Hello, das ist mich, Walther Krieger, and I'm making a long video nobody asked for. Why? Why not? So let me get it, before we talk about all this, I just wanted to say that I was trying to go by a script that I wrote myself, and then of course I was trying to get AI to structure that script so it would be easier to flow, because I'm bad to speak in circles, or at least I feel like I am, or at least I was told that I was. And after making 3 videos with different structures around my scripts, I decided not to even use a script. So, I mean, AI is clever when it comes to building certain things, but it just didn't feel like me. So I started this video wanting to talk about where did I come from, who is Walther Krieger. So, started out about 15 years ago with YouTube, and it was kind of just a dream I had. I was very young, but I started off with a game. I wanted to make gaming content, or actually, let me rephrase that. I wanted to make a channel where it was about me just dabbling with everything that I enjoy. So with that being said, I was like, well, I'm gonna build this channel, and I started off with Left 4 Dead and Bullet Run, but Bullet Run, Sony decided to cut it before I ever officially did that. But I was really good at that game, I promise you. I had plenty of second place trophies. No, just kidding. Attendance trophies. There we go. That's better. So anyway, and in doing that, I was like, well, you know, when it closed down, I was like, this was before Walther Krieger was ever an identity. As you can tell, I'm going off script. There's no script. So I'm just telling you guys the story. So I started off with that, and then of course I had a different identity back then, but I was always passionate about guns, and I was like, well, started thinking about gun videos and stuff. So I saw this YouTuber called FPS Russia, and I said to myself jokingly, of course it's a joke, it's like, you know what, Germany's better, German #1, and I'm German heritage, so I'm like, okay. But I never try to fake my accent or nothing like that like he used to. I actually just you know, I just believe that the sentence starting off with my introduction should be in German, since it's how I'm introducing myself. The rest of it, of course, is just me with to myself in my mouth. Just kidding. Oh my god, I hope I don't sound wrong. But anyway, and thus Walther Krieger was born. I was making videos under this identity to, you know, keep it fun and interesting. You know, Walther Warrior, that's the whole point of Walther Krieger. So I figured I'd go back to the script at this point, and I'm going to edit some of the parts. So then I tried motorcycles. I figured people like gun videos, surely they'd watch motorcycles. Nope, nobody watched. And honestly, I understood. Eventually life happened, money happened, work happened. I couldn't afford to make every kind of content I wanted. But another dream never went away. Live streaming. Watching creators build communities instead of just an audience has fascinated me. Only one problem, stage fright. Even today, my webcam stays small because I'm still a little self-conscious. So we're going to take baby steps, just little baby steps. Got a little introduction video you can check out while watching this. So long, yeah. Anyway, I left the video muted, so it ain't dragging into anything. So why do I do this? Before I tell you about streaming, I have to tell you why it matters. I got engaged. My wife and I were planning our wedding. I took my mom shopping for shoes on the way back. She got sick, really sick. She refused to go to the hospital. I told her not to eat that hot dogs. Hot dogs are always bad. But she wanted hot dogs. And she got really bad off sick. Anyway, she refused to go to the hospital. And the wedding day came. I asked if she was coming. She smiled and said, "I'm just going to rest." So we got married. She didn't come, of course. I had to get some people to attend the wedding. Moved into our new place. The next morning, I called my boss, pretending I had a hangover because I really just wanted one more day, because we didn't get to enjoy any kind of identity of a honeymoon or nothing like that. Like, it's just been chaos. Just crazy. Everything's been crazy. So he basically said, "Nope, get your ass in here." So off I went. 40-minute drive, almost at work. Phone rings. My wife says, "Mom fell, come home." I turn around, trying to process everything. And of course, I called my boss, and he was like, "Wait, I guess that's just how the world works." It's like, come on, man. I'm being serious. This was real. Like, he didn't believe me. But I understand. I do understand from his point of view, which I was trying to get out of it at first. But anyway, so I turn around, trying to process everything. Then another phone call. My aunt, "Your mom fell. There's blood everywhere." I picked her up, took her to the hospital. Turns out she'd been having a heart attack the whole time. Trying to work, trying to sleep, trying to keep everyone alive, trying to keep life together changes you. That moment made me realize life is shorter than we think. If I keep waiting for the perfect time, I'll never do any of the things I dream about. So I decided I'm going for it. So that's how I built this channel. This is what it all that kind of stuff. And we was doing it, we're doing it. And of course, as you can see, I play a lot of games. I even do IRL streams, and been into NTE a lot lately. Oh no, look at that. Nah, I'm not trying to do that on this video. But anyway, so okay, so here's the channel. But before we talk about all that, I started watching Asmongold. If you've never seen him, go check him out. I agree with almost everything that he says. His logic makes so much sense to me. And yeah, go check him out. We're also two completely different people, but I also see myself in him a little bit. Like, his views and stuff are very similar to mine. So if you're ever curious about that, check out this song, Plastic Idol, or Still Free. Check it out. I'm sorry. Once again, I'm not trying to do that on this topic, but figured while I mentioned it, might as well. So take that, haters. But watching him taught me something. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be yourself. So I started recording drives home, talking to a camera, trying to teach myself not to be afraid. Every upload made me a little less nervous. Every live stream made me a little less quiet. But wait, let's talk about Dubby. People ask me, how did you get sponsored? Like there was some secret handshake, some giant company reaching their hand down and handpicking, selecting me from scratch and just saying, yep. No, I was scrolling Facebook, saw a Dubby ad and thought, I'm tiny, but why not? What's the worst thing that they can say is no? So I applied, and somehow they said yes. That's right. I'm proudly sponsored by Dubby, not because I'm some giant creator, not because I have millions of subscribers, because I took a chance, and honestly, every tub says, be better. Better, better, better. Caffeine free. Well, not this one. Sorry, this one's yeah. They use coffee fruit extracts. Good stuff. Anyway, I actually like that, the be better. It reminds me of why I started all this. Be a better creator, be a better husband, be a better son, be a better person than I was yesterday. Now, yes, I understand sponsorship companies want to sell products. That's how the world works. But I'm also terrible at pretending. If I didn't like it, I'd tell you. The flavors I've tried are exactly what they advertise. No gimmicks, no disappointment. Just something I genuinely enjoy while gaming, writing music, or streaming, or going to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in a while, but you understand. Feel free to use my code DERKRIEGER at checkout. That's DERKRIEGER. Or you can go to this video description or go to my Twitch channel and find a link and click that link. As soon as you click that link, it'll take you straight to Dubby's website. And when you're done shopping for anything Dubby related, and go to checkout, my discount code is automatically entered. And if you don't, that's okay too. Watching a video, listening to a song, leaving a comment, stopping by a stream, that means just as much to me. Now, back to the story. Why the Fox? I looked around Twitch, military branding, Wolfpack, Call of Duty vibes. Nothing wrong with that personally, but it just felt like it was too much. And I didn't want to get trapped in that identity again because I love my gun videos and stuff. I love making that kind of video, but I don't want to get trapped into being that guy no more. So it just wasn't me. So I picked a fox. Why would I pick a fox? Well, again, it kind of goes back to like YouTubers like Gray Still Plays. I know he's trying to refer to himself as a silver fox kind of thing for identity because he's an older fella, but I'm just a little bit younger than him, maybe about 10 years younger. So. But I was like, well, and plus, and I started looking at the Kitsune designs and stuff. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I wanted something that was more of a reflection of me and what I'm doing. And I wanted to look no further than the OGs of the nine-tailed fox spirits, which is Chinese. A lot of people might hate me for saying that, but the Chinese mythology has a character called a Huli Jing, and I thought, like, I need a male figure. That's where Huxing came from, a fox deity. I didn't want people thinking I'm some kind of anime chick. I wanted people to know that I'm a dude. Now, I get this misidentification that people think I'm some kind of furry. But we'll get to that in just a moment. So, those characters started telling stories. Stories became lyrics. Lyrics became songs. Songs became an entire universe. I grew up on 80s hair metal, glam rock, Megadeth, Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Skid Row, Bon Jovi, Wasp. The list just keeps going, but I'm a huge fan of all those. There was only one possible answer that I could think of, and that answer is rock and roll. Sorry, that's silly. Ever again. So anyway, that became The Breath I Withheld, which is Ling Yin's story, and it was also like, it's got rock and roll influence. It's got the whole rock vibe. A woman holding back enough power to destroy the world. That's right, I'm a feminist. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Then came Yun Xuan, The Circle That Devours, also rock and roll, 80s style genre. So anyway, a story inspired by something that really happened to me. So yeah. Oh no, my mouse is dying. Oh no, it's critical. My mouse is critically low. No. Which in Yun Xuan's song was The Circle That Devours. It's a story inspired by something that really happened to me. Maybe one day I could tell that story too. People say AI music is slop. I disagree. Every lyric starts with me. Every emotion starts with me. Every story starts with me. AI is just another instrument. The Vulpine Legion. So eventually I realized I didn't need followers. I wanted a community. That's how the Vulpine Legion was born. No, I'm not a furry. I'm a fox spirit. There is a difference, you know. Although, I've met some really awesome furries. And some that are, let's just say, gifted. Sorry. I don't know how much. I'm just talking directly into this microphone with all my saliva going around. But anyway. I've had to modify my microphone to make this recording. Oh, the horror. The horror. Anyway. So what's next? One day I want to start to strap a Starlink onto my motorcycle and take you with me. Gaming, motorcycles, gun ranges, road trips, books, music, exploration, random conversation, probably terrible jokes because that's always been the point. Sharing the things that bring me joy, not chasing fame, building a better life for my wife, my mom, my dog, and maybe finding some people who enjoy the ride as much as I do. So, hello, das ist mich, Walther Krieger. And if you made it this far, thank you, seriously. Come hang out live streams every weekday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitter at Walther Krieger 88. Ask questions, talk about motorcycles, talk games, talk music, talk Chinese mythology, talk Fox spirits, or just lurk. Either way, you're welcome here. Welcome to the Vulpine Legion. Ride with me. Let's see where the road goes together. Until next time, peace.